What you're about to watch is a real municipal hearing regarding sex offender residency restrictions. This footage is presented for public awareness and educational purposes. In these public hearings, local officials decide whether a registered sex offender can legally live at a proposed address, often near schools, parks, or other restricted areas. This is one of those hearings.
The victim by relationship or name.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and tell us what happened.
I was part of a Facebook chat, and some people were sharing child pornography on there, and while they were sharing it, then somebody said that they were calling the cops and turning us all in, and then I got arrested, and what was the other question? My charges?
Yeah, what were you convicted of?
Possession of child porn, 2 counts.
Okay.
And then I sat 3 years for that, and I got 4 years probation.
Okay. And was that your first time ever looking at child pornography?
Yeah.
Okay. And what possessed you to look at it?
It was just sent to me. I wasn't expecting it, you know what I'm saying? And then there it was, it was just like a shock to the system type thing.
Okay. All right. Lieutenant Allen, do you have a criminal complaint? Is that accurate?
Yeah, he was charged with 9 counts. I can't tell you how many he was convicted of, but one of the things that I just want to make sure that the group knows that it wasn't just sent, he saved them to his devices at his residence. So,
Yeah.
but other than that, yes, it was correct.
Okay, thank you. Why did you save them?
Because they told me the police were coming, and I was going to hand it to them.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what, when they tell me the cops are coming, you know what I'm saying? I thought they were coming.
Okay. All right. And did you actually serve the full 3 years? Because it looks like you got sentenced in December of
Yeah, I
20?
I was in jail then, fighting my case for 2.5 years.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. And when did you actually get released from prison?
August 8th, 2023.
Okay. All right. Does the board have questions regarding this offense?
None here. No.
Okay. So one of the things that we like to talk about is any kind of treatment that you may have received. I mean, you do have the opportunity to do that in closed session, or we would remain in public session. That's your choice. What would you like to do?
Answer your question. Okay.
So you'll remain in open session?
Yeah, we can answer my question.
Okay. So have you received any kind of treatment? Were you ordered to do any kind of sex offender treatment?
No, I wasn't ordered to do any. William Stein's my probation officer. He signed me up to be evaluated with Hanger, and he said once I'm done with the evaluation, if they determine that I need or don't need treatment, then that's where he'll go with it.
When is that scheduled for?
He doesn't have a schedule yet. He has all the paperwork in, and he's waiting to hear back from this guy Pablo. So he said as soon as he hears back from them, then I'll go in and have the evaluation done. When I was in Dodge and in Oshkosh, they kept coming to me to do the evaluation and stuff like that, but then they're like, they pass it on to the next person, and then the next person has the next person, and so now my probation officer's got it, so that's where we're at.
One of the things that we take into consideration when we approve somebody to live in the city is, any kind of treatment that they have received. So it's kind of difficult if you haven't received any treatment for us to kind of know maybe what your risk factors might be. Just letting you know that. How do you feel about what you were charged with?
Oh, I don't like it at all. No, it's not a good thing.
Like, why isn't it a good thing?
Well, because the whole thing in general is just wrong, the whole situation, to anybody that's ever been a part of it, So, yeah, I never agree with it at all.
And how do you think that the victims of that pornography would feel that you were viewing it?
Oh, they'd be horrified, I suppose, yeah, because, you know, it's like, potentially, some people, like, relive it, you know, so I suppose if they found out about it, they'd be like, why you torment me again? So, yeah, that's pretty bad.
Does the board have any questions regarding treatment?
None here.
Okay. Are you currently working?
Yes,
And where do you work at?
Menasha Packaging,
And I assume you drive?
yes.
What kind of hours do you work there?
Right now, they got me, working 6 to 2, but my hours are supposed to be switching, to shift work from 6 to 6, rotating.
From days to nights?
Yeah, every 2
Okay.
weeks.
All right. Do you have any family around here in Green Bay?
Yeah, my daughter lives here, my in-laws, my stepdaughters.
Are you originally from Green Bay? Like, did you grow up in Green Bay?
I graduated from Bayport. I lived here like a lot, you know, since then, you know. Moved away a couple times, but come back, you know. Worked here a lot.
And prior to your arrest, were you living in Green Bay?
Yeah, yeah, I had my place, I was there for 7 years.
Does anyone have any other kind of questions for Mr. Way?
You're gonna be living with your mother-in-law, is that right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I have a question. So you pled no contest, you fought the case for 2.5 years in jail. So do you believe you committed a crime or not?
yeah, I believe I did because, you know, I should have, like, probably not saved it and just told them about it or something, you know what I mean? But, because, you know, that part was wrong. But that's why I was fighting, because it's like, I wasn't viewing for pleasure and hanging on things for that, you know, it was one of those things where it's like, oh, the cops are coming, you know, so here you go, was my thoughts, but.
Any other questions?
None here.
Is there anyone who would like to make a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve address specific.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Opposed. So you were granted to live in the city of Green Bay at 914 Luke Lane. If you do decide to move from that location, you will need to come back before the board.
Okay, move where?
Anywhere.
Oh,
Yeah, if you
anywhere?
decide to vacate that premises, you'll have to come back here if you
Okay.
plan on staying in Green Bay.
If it's in the restricted area.
Yes,
Oh, so if I moved out, then I don't have to come see you?
correct.
Oh, okay, I'm not saying I'm going to Appleton, I'm just telling you as an example. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Good luck.